Und da sind wir wieder bei Sam und Max Save the World Episode 4. Ja, wir haben herausgefunden, dass der Präsident hypnotisiert ist. Ich wollte in den Wahlraum gehen, aber ich wurde kurzerhand rausgeschmissen und dann habe ich Strulli hier wieder gesehen und der heißt Governor Strulli. Da hat doch etwas nichts Gutes zu bedeuten. Wir gehen mal ganz schnell wieder hinterher. Der steht aber noch am Telefon. Wie geil.
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was it? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
No momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
Was zur Hölle? Was macht der denn schon wieder hier? Was soll das?
What's new, Whizzer?
That's Governor Whizzer, thank you very much.
Was?
What are you the governor of?
The 51st and greatest state, West Dakota. Don't you guys read the papers?
Just the funnies.
You mean the obituaries, Max.
Potato, potato.
We're a young state, but with our own rich traditions that make us a distinct tourist destination, apart from the North and South.
What the fuck? Hä? Aber es gibt doch nur Nord- und Süddakota.
How did you get into politics?
I won the election. It was a very close race, but I totally won the popular vote.
Was it a runoff election? You see what I did there? Runoff? 'Cause he's Whizzer?
You're still the master of 4th grade gutter humor, Max.
Oh mein Gott. Was für Qualifikation hast du?
What were your qualifications for office?
I'm a television celebrity.
Now there's a platform I can get behind.
Das langt. Und was machst du hier?
What brings you to the Oval Office?
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP.
Who's Mr. Sapp? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him? I can spell, you know.
It's the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation-free for over 4 weeks now.
Hat 4 Wochen lang keine Limo getrunken. Okay.
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor to help people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop.
I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed-up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Wiz.
So you've really kicked the soda habit, huh?
And how? Back when I was on the pop, I was in a real downward spiral. That endless cycle of always looking for my next fizz, then having to take time out for number 1. Then I saw that documentary about Peanut Franklin, and it convinced me I didn't want to be just another self-destructive former child star.
Peanut Franklin, the lovable star of mixed nuts who was found in a seedy Hollywood motel room dead of anaphylactic shock?
What you mean you ain't got no jelly?
Still too soon, Max.
Du bist wirklich keine
Are you sure you wouldn't like a nice cold soda?
Gee, thanks. I'll take a... Whoa, no! Stay strong, Whizzer. You control the bubbles. The bubbles don't control you. Stop talking about soda, will ya?
Stop talking about the crisp, clean taste or the effervescent fizz as it pours over ice into a frosty glass.
All of it. I've been completely flat for over a month now. I can't go back to the way I used to be. I just can't.
Du brauchst einfach Blasentraining, mein Freund.
We're ready to interpret for you.
Don't tell me. The president needs the interpreter.
What did he say, Sam?
I'm speaking English. I don't even have an accent.
Can't understand a word.
Naja, doch ein bisschen.
See you around, Whizzer.
Krause Stimme hat er so.
Good day, Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Ooh, finally! The interpreters. Where have you been?
wurden hypnotisiert, sie sind verhaftet. Nee, wir sind bereit.
We're ready to interpret for you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. das kann
Mr.
doch nicht
President,
gehen.
my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said,
Was gibt's hier endlich ein Trick?
what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by him.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist, but
Da steht schon
I am
Zuckerwasser.
thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All
Ja,
the
auch so ein
progress I've made.
Globus.
They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
Tut's mir leid.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
Wie hat er sie jetzt aufgemacht, bitte? Danke.
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Yeah, now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More. I need more. I need a bathroom. Which way is the bathroom?
Der hat wirklich überhaupt keinen Platz. Wo finde ich den?
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't.
Oh, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there. Bad.
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number 1.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation. Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go.
That was fun!
Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Okay, wir können jetzt zu dem Herrn Präsidenten eins über die Rübe hauen. Achso, ja, ich muss es ja bloß klicken. Durch ein anderen Spiel muss ich immer ziehen, was übrigens, was ich wahrscheinlich auch bei Let's Play werde.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas. My fingertips look like little tadpoles.
Huch!
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it!
So
Selber.
these 2 numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it!
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than
That's-
reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon, but now that these idiots have forced my hand,
We're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
it's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Was? Hä? What? Oh, das ist ein Denkmal. Was? Wie bitte? What? Wo kommt der Hut her?
Not quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering 2 people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise?
Was? Schön, wie es aus dem Fenster zoomt. Oh. Kann jetzt jeder Präsident werden?
Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln, As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it.
Was?
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Was?
Yes.
Wie bitte? Was? Max? Präsident? What? Was? Nein. Halt. Stopp. Kann ich mich hier noch umsehen? Ja, kann ich. Ah, warte, ich glaube, mir fehlt noch ein Schild. Ich muss nochmal zurückfahren.
It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you. Honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Ich muss noch mal kurz... warte mal, was will ich denn?
It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it
Oh
aloft and
my
turn giant
God.
sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Das sieht
Oh
so
yeah,
falsch
I always get those two heads confused.
Okay. Aber mir fehlt, glaube ich, noch ein Schild. Ich habe ja hier das mit der Freiwilligen.
Where are we going, Sam?
Mir fällt das gerade ein. Erstmal zurück ins
Back to the
Büro.
office.
Ich
Shotgun!
suche dabei nochmal kurz aus meinem Notizbuch, was ich hier so schön neben mir habe. Das raus, was ich brauche. Weil wir müssen ja dafür jetzt sagen, da hinten sind die Poster. Dass Max Präsident wird. Hui, schwupps. Ach, das steht.
Give me all you got. It's the
Doppelt
Army's new
besser.
recruiting slogan.
It's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Apparently, there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives.
Jo. Ich glaube, ich muss das anscheinend so jetzt wieder so gucken. Ich hatte mir das mal aufgeschrieben, aber schon wieder eine Weile her. Mist. Okay, jetzt muss ich mich auf mein Gedächtnis verlassen. Weil wir müssen ja dafür sorgen, dass die Wahlpunkte weniger werden.
Where are we going, Sam?
Zum Weißen
We're
Haus.
off to the White House.
Oh boy!
So. Oh. Genau, wir haben ja jetzt hier die Schildchen. Ich hab's nicht aufgehoben, ich dumme Nuss. Ich muss nochmal zurück. Oh mein Gott, bin ich dämlich. Ja, es ist Max. Hui.
Where are we going, Sam?
Zurück ins
Back
Büro.
to-
Shotgun!
Weil man sagt Shotgun anstatt I sit on the ground. So, komm. Ich habe das Poster nicht mitgenommen, ich doofe Nuss. Das liegt hier noch. Warum nimmst du es nicht mit? So, mitnehmen. So. Oh, jetzt haben wir es. Warum kannst du nicht hier dazwischen gehen?
Where are we going, Sam?
Wieder zurück zum Weißen
We're
Haus.
off to...
Oh boy!
Oh boy. Eieiei, Niki, doof. So. Jetzt. Ich dachte, ich hatte es schon aufgehoben. Nein, ich habe es angeklickt, um zu gucken. So. Erstmal das hier rein.
Free home delivery.
So. Und dann das.
Give me all you got.
So. Jetzt mit Lincoln reden.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history, so I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't all that.
I freed the slaves.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then. In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
Okay.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max.
Cute.
Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Okay. Reden wir über das Sachthema, war das, glaube ich. Da, ich habe jetzt das mit den Steuerplänen für die Bürger, glaube ich, jetzt als erstes.
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln
Ja,
has
war
proposed
richtig.
one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Da. Genau, da ist es jetzt ein bisschen runtergegangen. Nader? Wer ist Nader? Keine Ahnung. So, jetzt müssen wir das wechseln. Was haben wir jetzt?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Nee, das nicht. Weil wir dort einfach 3 Mappen sind, obwohl es 4 sind.
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Genau, das da. Jetzt reden wir nochmal mit ihm.
It's time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max. We turn you over to our impartial moderator, Sam.
So. Sagt
Contestants,
wieder.
it's time for our lightning round. Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues in a few concise words.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head, as I have nothing prepared.
So, ich glaube, das mit der Schule.
Where do
war
you
das?
stand on religion and schools?
2 wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
Genau, jetzt hat er noch da 10% weniger. So, jetzt müssen wir nochmal mit der agieren. Jetzt müsste Free Home Delivery kommen.
Free home delivery.
Lieferung für Haus, genau, von Rainer Segen. Und sagt mir,
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like you to tell the voters your stand on some of the tough issues.
Very well.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
jetzt hat er noch 40%. So, mit den Sachthemen kann ich jetzt nichts groß machen. Aber ich muss jetzt noch die... Wir haben ja noch das andere gehört. Müssen wir einen Linken verwenden?
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The
Sicher?
time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Na,
Save it
na.
for the debate, Max.
Lieb sein. Okay, ich... hab ich's wieder mitgenommen? Nee. Nee, da unten ist. Komm her. So, wir haben jetzt alles. So, um Lincolns Dings noch runterzukriegen, ist einfach, denn wir müssen jetzt noch mal zu
Where are we going, Sam?
Sybil gehen, weil er passt ja eigentlich
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
in ihr Suchschema. Passt ja eigentlich perfekt. Und ich wette mit euch 3 Kreuze, der hat das bloß gemacht, damit es selber jemanden findet. Schade. Ist doof, dass er Hui manchmal sagt und dann wieder nicht. Das ist doof. Ich mag Max. So. Jetzt geben wir ihr Schwester.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me.
Ich sag's doch.
Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Ich sag's doch. Sag's doch. Sag's doch. Sag doch, die hat es bloß für sich selbst gemacht, das ganze Theater dort. Nicht mal ihr kannst du trauen. So. Jetzt gehen wir wieder in unser Büro. Wir müssen telefonieren. So, wir haben hier jetzt das Abhörgerät bei Lincoln benutzt. Jetzt müssen wir mit dem Abhörgerät, was wir ja am Anfang mitgekriegt haben, beim Intro, wie sie hier angerufen haben.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
Jetzt müssen wir hier das Richtige wählen. Ich, Abraham Lincoln, bin dieser.
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
Wartet, an diesen Tag man sich noch erinnern? Ja.
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
Am Weißen Haus. Ich stehe hier auf den Stufen des Weißen
I
Hauses.
stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House. Got it. What time should I meet you?
Es ist
The
tatsächlich.
time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
Die Wanze ist kurzzeitig in die Dämonen-Seance
So, to
zurückgewechselt.
sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln.
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Hi,
Greetings,
Sybil.
random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date?
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Tut mir wirklich leid, Sybil. Und seine Stimmen sind so weit nach unten gegangen, dass er sogar unter Max ist.
The results from the emergency election are coming in. And it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States.
Oh Gott,
In an
ich kann
unprecedented
traurig
show of
werden.
bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be b***ing me, you idiots!
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves!
Max, that robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
Yes!
Ja. Ich weiß gar nicht, ob das in der Originalversion, also 2.7-Version, auch weggepiepst worden ist. Seine, wie sage ich denn jetzt, sein übertontes Gerede, sein Fluchen. Das Fluchen war's. Das weiß ich gerade gar nicht mehr. Keine Ahnung. So. Gehen wir nochmal hier rein. Wir können jetzt noch nicht hinterher, es würde nichts bringen. Wir brauchen nicht. Ich stelle Max dort in Rente.
Finally, Mr. President, you're here. That's the president? People will vote for anyone these days. Obviously. What's that supposed to mean? It means... Never mind.
Look, Max, all the soda poppers are here.
I don't have time for foreign dignitaries. Check out all the cool stuff on my new desk.
So, wir nehmen jetzt mal die Auszeichnung.
It's the Secretary of Presidential Whimsy ribbon. Looks like Max can use this to appoint someone as an honorary cabinet secretary.
So. Ich gebe euch jetzt mal hier einen kleinen Hinweis, wer die Version auf Steam spielt.
It's the official United States calendar.
12 of the hottest Supreme Court justices in their skimpiest, naughtiest swimsuits.
Even better, Max. You can actually change the official date.
Oh boy!
Und zwar, es gibt eine Errungenschaft, die heißt, finde das Easter Egg am Weißen Haus. Ich dachte, ich müsste ein Easter Egg in dem Sinne suchen, was halt auf ein anderes Spiel hindeutet. Nein, es ist wortwörtlich ein Easter Egg, ein Osterei. Es ist wortwörtlich ein Osterei. Ihr müsst es dann so machen, ihr macht das heute auf Ostersonntag, geht dann raus auf dem, wieder vor auf dem Hauptplatz, wo das Golfloch ist. Dort findet ihr dann das Osterei und dann habt ihr die Errungenschaft. Nur so ein kleiner Hinweis dafür. So. Ich brauche Tag der Minister.
We now declare today April 26th, Secretary's Day.
That's supposed to be Administrative Professionals Day.
Wow, Sam. When I picked you for vice president, I didn't know you were such a politically correct bleeding heart liberal.
All right then. Secretary's Day.
Genau, das brauchen wir nämlich. Ich will aber erstmal mit denen hier reden. Warum sind diese drei fast in jeder Episode dabei? Nee, in der letzten waren die nicht dabei. Ein Glück.
Hey, Specs. Max, you remember most omnipotent exaltedness Max Sama, overseer of the 9 cosmic planes. You remember Specs, the other soda popper.
We vaguely recognize our loyal subject.
What are you guys talking about?
Kiss the ring.
What? No.
Was? Kiss den Ring? Das ist doch eine Anspielung auf einen Film gewesen, oder? Wenn ja, schreibt es mal in die Kommentare, weil dann fällt es mir nicht ein.
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing. Awkward.
Ja, wortwörtlich. Was machst du hier?
What business do you have with the president?
We're here to get federal resolution on a dispute.
It wouldn't be a dispute if you...
If I what?
Nothing. Awkward.
Achso, ja, sag mal gerade.
What have you been up to?
Winning an election. I'm now the governor of South Dakota.
Hey, just like Whizzer.
No, not just like Whizzer. I was the first one of us to run for office.
Like you invented it. You just... forget it.
Oh mein Gott, könnt ihr einfach mal... Was sind deine Aufgaben?
What are you doing as governor?
I'm fixing the problems in the state and getting it back to perfect working order. Did you know that the Black Hills are really more of a greenish gray? I've got a committee addressing the problem.
But what about the Badlands?
We're making them even worse.
Okay, sing uns dein.
Sing your theme song for us.
No, I don't sing that anymore.
Okay.
I want to be respected as more than just a beloved TV celebrity.
If it makes you feel better, you were never really that beloved.
Sam and I always watched your show with detached irony.
Later, Specs. Look, Max, it's our old pal. Look, Grand Imperial Warlord Maximus Optimus, keeper of the 7 Keys.
Optimus.
It's our old pal, the former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semi-finalist, Peepers.
That's former Child Star and Embarrassing Idol semi-finalist Governor Peepers.
Okay, du bist auch Gouverneur.
You're a governor, too?
That's right. I got North Dakota.
North Dakota, the leftover state.
I thought it was North Dakota, still warmer than Saskatchewan.
Hey, be nice. We've got a rich and varied history.
North Dakota, hope you like snow.
North Dakota, come climb all over our big white butte. Hey! Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
What business do you have in the Oval Office?
We need the president to settle custody of Mount Rushmore.
Max has the presidential pen. Somewhere.
Just tell me where to sign.
Great, the problem is solved. But seriously, if you guys see the president, tell him we're waiting.
Max ist wirklich der Präsident.
Max really is president now.
It was in the papers.
We haven't been watching the news back in Fargo. We've been so busy with the arms buildup.
What was that?
Did I say arms buildup? I meant Winter Paradise Toboggan and Scrapbooking Jamboree.
Okay. Könnt ihr euch nicht einfach vertragen?
Can't we all just get along?
We can if we all just keep quiet and avoid another incident.
Honesty is rarely the best policy. All us presidents know that.
Okay. Wir
So
sehen
long,
uns.
peeps.
Strudel ist wieder da.
Welcome back, Governor Whizzer. Here to give another demonstration on soda abuse?
That's not funny.
Es ist wirklich nicht. Was willst du mit Mount Rushmore?
Why should your state get Mount Rushmore?
Because they just want it for tourism. But my plan will save lives. It'll become a monument to soda abuse prevention. People will realize that just like Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and the other guy, they too can overcome their crippling addiction to carbonated beverages.
George Washington never had a soda addiction.
Why do you think he needed false teeth?
Warum hatte der eigentlich falsche Zähne, George Washington? Hatte das nie was mit seinen... Na, hatte der nie eine Krankheit irgendwie im Gebiss oder so gehabt? Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich habe in Geschichte da geschlafen. Wir sind doch
Why not divide it up equally?
That would never work. It's not even.
Each of you could get a third of Roosevelt.
I want the mustache.
I wanted the mustache.
Okay, Max gets Roosevelt's mustache, Specs gets the glasses, Peepers, you get an ear and both nostrils.
That just leaves me with the forehead.
All right then, Whizzer, we'll throw in Crazy Horse, but that's my final offer.
It's not even finished.
This will never work. It's just like last time.
Ist doch
How did West Dakota become a separate state?
The three of us ran for governor together. We got along so well during the campaign, and we were all such former TV celebrities that all three of us won. The voters realized they'd elected 3 governors for only 2 states. That's when the unpleasantness began.
Okay.
Thirsty?
Yes, but you're not going to offer me a soda, are you? You
Ich hab
know
noch
I
Energy da.
can't resist them.
We wouldn't do that. We've got, let's see here, orange soda, cola, grape soda, pop, some more orange soda, and tea.
Tea, please.
We're all out of tea. Soda?
Why are you doing this?
Weil es lustig ist. Tut mir leid. Es ist wirklich
Stay
lustig.
dry, Whizman.
Es ist wirklich lustig. Okay. Huch. Ich dachte, die Tür ist frei. Hallo.
Stand aside, pal. The president needs to get into the war room.
I'm afraid that's not allowed, sir.
Perhaps you didn't hear our advisor. We would like to see our war room.
No can do, sir. Orders.
Oh, machen wir, oder?
Max says you can take a vacation.
We will make an exception, just this once.
Thank you, sir, but no can do.
It's Secretary's Day.
I'm not a secretary, sir.
Mist. Okay.
We'll be back.
Roger that.
Ich glaube aber, ich weiß, wie wir ihn zum Sekretär machen müssen. Oh mein Gott, das wird mein erster Dreiteiler in Sam und Max. Okay, ich sehe nämlich gerade die Zeit. Okay, wir machen dann hier dann weiter mit Sam und Max Save the World Episode 4. Bis dahin, ciao, ciao.